So it's been nearly 4 years since ayahuasca, since I took a drink of that very powerful, potent brew. And I can tell you, life has not been the same. It has been crazy. It's been absolutely bonkers, crazy. What I experienced in ayahuasca was oneness, this absolute pure oneness, being of unconditional, basking in this unconditional love. And it was just so powerful and it was so loving, but it gave me a bit of a rude awakening. I suffered a lot. So where I come from is I'm from a Muslim background, a very conservative Muslim background, okay? Now, the whole idea of God, especially in the conservative, very traditional Islamic point of view, is that God is very separate from you. Now, this might rattle a few people, so bear with me here. And I don't mean to offend anyone or be blasphemous, but I can only share with you my own experience. In Islam, traditional Islam, you get told that God is very separate from you. But what I experienced in ayahuasca is this absolute oneness with God. And it's very beautiful, beautiful, very powerful. So I went and I suffered for so long, so long. And I had some integration sessions to help get myself back together, if you like. But I was trying to reconcile, how do I deal with this very powerful experience and weave it together with Islam? How do I do that? Because two very, very binary, very different, polar opposite experiences. And the only thing I could really find that was kind of bang in the middle, where it kind of hits Islam as well as non-duality, was Sufism. Now, my path to Sufism has not been easy at all. It's not been easy. I have had mentors, people who have helped me, guide me in the path of Sufism. One mentor by the name of Sheikh Fadlullah Hayri, and he's been very powerful in helping me to kind of reconcile and, weave in together everything that I've experienced from ayahuasca, and also that divine spark that we've been given to, that we are essentially. And yeah, Sufism was very powerful. Non-duality is very powerful. And if you're someone who's taken that drink, or someone who is thinking about taking the drink, I would like to add a word of caution, because firstly, if you're looking for enlightenment, if you like, then you're not going to get enlightenment from ayahuasca. You could get enlightening experiences, but it's never enlightenment. And once you take this drink, you'll be thinking, well, what's next? What is next? How do I live my life knowing what I've just experienced? Because it's going to be a massive struggle. Like, if you do not integrate, if you do not find mentors or people around you, then you're just going to struggle by yourself, and it's going to be very difficult. You're going to be feeling very insecure, feeling like you don't belong in the earth, in earth. And it's extremely challenging. I know for me, I experienced a lot of anxiety, and I didn't even know how to deal with anxiety, and that's where I learned about breath work and pranayama, and that's definitely helped to help me feel more grounded. So the path, just like, the story doesn't end. You might have had this very enlightening experience, but life just goes on. Life goes on, and sometimes I do feel like that these labels like Sufism, Islam, they're just labels. All you can ever experience is just reality, you know, reality without a name. And so, yeah, 3 or 4 years nearly later, I definitely feel more grounded, definitely feel more centered, more whole. And I'm still learning. You know, I'm definitely feeling more present than I ever have been. And had it not been for my mentors and for the people around me, I'd be in a right state. I'd be in an absolute right state. So, if you're someone from an Islamic background, a Muslim background, you know, it might be a bit of a tricky one, because on one hand you get told that psychedelics is haram, and another minor opinion, if you like, will say to you that it isn't haram, because essentially ayahuasca, they've all come from Mother Nature, and they're going to help us to remember who we are, and it could also help you for your own path, your own spiritual path. So I'm of the other minor opinion that I do believe that plant medicines like ayahuasca are effective and powerful. However, it's not right for everyone. It can be very overwhelming, and sometimes you might even wish you hadn't have taken it. And that's how I felt when I took it 4 years ago. So I'm not here to tell you that, right, ayahuasca is good or not good. I'm not here to recommend you to take it. I can only share with you my experiences, and take what you will from this video. Anyway, I hope this video has helped you in some way, shape or form. If it has, then great. Please like this video, please comment, please subscribe, and all of that jazz. And Lord willing, I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.